Anyway, Peyton, it's such a pleasure to talk with you this early in the morning, and thank you so much for your time.
Oh yeah, likewise. I know this is the earliest I've been up in a while.
Well, uh, school spirits, was that a fun experience for you?
It was so fun. Yeah, it really was. Um, yeah, great showrunners and creators and people.
And now that we're kind of coming to the final episode, what are your plans next?
Next, I'm going to the final season of Cobra Kai. So
Yeah.
I've been bouncing back between School Spirits and Cobra Kai. Um, yeah,
Will you be directing at any time soon?
no, no, at least. I'm still directors are my favorite people, and I love getting to know them, and I become best friends with all of them. But I am just still learning and taking it all in. Yeah.
But music plays a huge role in your life. Does music inform the characters that you play as well?
It does. A lot of directors will create playlists for specific characters to kind of help get into the mindset. And it's a really fun exercise for just walking around set. If things are getting distracting and other things from the outside world are kind of getting in your head, putting in your AirPods and just playing the music that your character would listen to or something that sets the scene. It's one of my favorite ways to just escape and then get back in.
You're continuing, of course, your music career and singing.
No, I'm just focused on acting.
Really?
Mhm.
Does acting fulfill your entire creative soul?
It does. Yeah, it does. I love it so much. It can really just be everything if I put everything into it. I mean, I love I'm about to go do a music video for a friend and I love like collaborating with musicians and they're also people that I just respect so much. But yeah, I'm like I'll play a character who sings, but me for now, I'm just so focused on acting.
Is there a role out there that you just can't wait to sink your teeth into?
I mean, right now I'm so distracted with these two shows. Um, I have a couple of things in mind and a couple projects in mind. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very just like passionate right now and I'm ready to go on other things. So I'm very excited.
School Spirits had such a great following. Were you surprised at how immediately people kind of glommed onto it?
I was very surprised. I think I always am. Like I like to go in with no expectations. And it's always the best because I've just been so surprised at the love and the way people have felt seen by this show has just made me so happy. I mean, the creators and I, we get so emotional, and this story really comes from a dark place for them. So
Mm.
it's really beautiful to see it, shift and
And in playing Maddie, you did you enjoy Maddie because she was like you or so dissimilar to who Peyton is?
she's so dissimilar to who I am that I really appreciated it and I learned a lot from her perspective.
Yeah, it must have been a wonderful character to play because she was such an I want to say an onion, that you just peel it and peel it and peel it, and there's so many layers to Maddie.
Yeah, there is. And especially with, going to school and hiding the problems at home and having to take care of her mom. And I think at that age in high school, there's so many issues happening and you keep them tucked away. And that was a therapeutic thing to play.
You've played some very interesting characters in your career. Do you lean more toward comedy or drama when if you were to choose something for yourself?
I love a mixture of both. Anything that has, levity with the drama, I think is the most fun because for me, that's what life feels like. I feel like, in the darkest, most horrible moments of our life, I feel like sometimes you just want to laugh and you just want to have that moment of light. So I love a combination of the two.
You do a lot of mentoring, I read, and that's got to be fulfilling.
Yeah, that is. It's something I got into when I was younger and it is fulfilling. I feel like I've been helped by a lot of people, so I just want to pass it on in any way that I possibly can.
Do you tell stories of the potholes that that you hit?
Yeah, I'm a pretty open book. So if anyone asks me anything, I'm pretty open and I hope that the things that I've been through and the people that I've dealt with or might experiences can help, if they can help even one person in some way, I love to share.
What's the worst advice anybody's given you in your career?
Oh God, the worst. I think it's when anyone tells you to listen to everyone else, or when someone's like, listen to me, I know what I'm doing. And I think telling a young girl to not listen to herself is probably one of the worst things you could do for a person.
And I bet the opposite is true. The best advice is to listen to yourself.
Yeah, I think so. And just figure out what you want.
Yeah, if your spider sense is going off, there's something wrong, right?
Yeah, I guess the best advice has been trust your gut, and you do know what's right, and that's been the most healing. I think a lot of people need to trust themselves.
Well, I imagine that you had a great support system too, in going into this, and that's got to be very important.
Yeah, it is. I think now even more than ever, I'm realizing just how supportive my parents were and how rare that is, and I'm very grateful for that.
Well, Cobra Kai too is it's such a juggernaut, and I hate to see this series end too. And it's what a cast you have. I mean, it is just a brilliant series.
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, I love that cast so much. I don't want the show to end because I have never enjoyed. I just enjoy these people so much.
In our final moments we have together, do you cook? Do you bike and hike? I mean, what hobbies do you have?
I'm trying to learn to cook because I think for so long I was just on set eating crafty and eating, and I just never really learned. So that's been one of my things I've been trying to do in the last like 5 months. Um, I mean, I love hiking. I love hanging out with friends and listening to music and I'm starting a garden. I want to learn to grow my own food and I'm just trying to do like very earthy things. My friend owns a farm, so I'm going to go visit her and just try to learn to do that.
What a great thing to do. Just get back to Mother Nature.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the most grounding thing for me. I think, being on a dark sound stage for a lot of my life, it's nice to just go the complete opposite.
And get some vitamin D,
Yeah.
vitamin sun. Uh, Peyton List, it's always a pleasure to talk with you, and congratulations on everything. And I just can't wait to talk to you again.
Oh, thank you. Same.
You take care.
You too.